I got a problem. I got a strange addiction. Somebody help me. I need an intervention. It ain't alcohol or weed. There's just one thing that I need. I got an addiction to fruit trees. I got an addiction to fruit trees. I take a persimmon to please. Hey, the next one I'm getting jujube. Peace, family. Just wanted to kind of have you take a look at something with me. These are the leeks that I was growing inside. If you look at it, you know the white parts are very thin and they're short. And from what I saw is that you're supposed to plant them in a way to where, I guess you kind of layer it, sort of the same way that you do potatoes, so that it can develop like the thick white part that is the edible part. Otherwise, it's just like a lot of green and not much as far as like the actual onion portion. So I'm gonna try something. It may be a bad idea, but you know, for me, it's all about experimenting, trying things. If I succeed, then that's great. If I fail, then I just fail. I live and learn. You know, but I'm never going to not show something just because I think that it may not work out. And I'm not gonna not show it if it ends up unsuccessful. You know, I'm just gonna do the things that I'm thinking about, and you know, however it turns out is how it turns out. But I'm going to plant them in a pot, and then once I do that, I'm going to, well, I'll come back and show you what I did. All right, we back. I'm going to, as opposed to just telling you what I did, I'm going to I'll do it and kind of walk through it. We'll walk through it together. So let's come on down here. Hopefully I can get it positioned to where you can see it. All right. So here's what I did. In this pot, I put down a layer of wood chips, right? Like I said, I'm experimenting. On top of the wood chips, I put some kitchen scraps. It's like mad nanners in there, like a lot of nanners. But I put kitchen scraps, and then on top of that, I put some potting soil. As far as the brand, you know, like I said, y'all know I like to use that same brand called CAPS, which stands for, I think it stands for cheap ass potting soil. That's what I use. I just use CAPS potting soil. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cut the tops. I'm gonna use this knife, and I'm just gonna cut it right here. Just like that. Now listen, I don't know if this is gonna work. We'll leave that in there. So if for some reason it doesn't, don't be like, oh, he ain't no gardener. No, I'm a gardener. I'm just, like I said, it's about experimentation. So I'm cutting all of them all the way down. And we'll start from these little nubs. I will do updates. I'll update y'all on how this goes. So let's move this for now. And I'm just gonna dig them in. Dig them in, cover them up. Dig it in, cover it up. Dig it in, and cover it up. I'm gonna put a little bit more potting soil in there as well, just to get it covered. Now, this may be not a great idea. This may be a bad idea because it's still kind of cold outside. But, I mean, I guess we'll see. You know what I mean? I'll just lay this here. Now what I want to do also, this was the little garlic that I grew, that I was growing inside as well. This is the garlic I told you that I found at my job. It was pretty much shriveled up. And so it came back. So I'm gonna put this in the pot with it. 'Cause why not? You know what I mean? Look at the root. Look at the root. So let's separate. You know, it's funny, the garlics on it, they look healthier than they did when I got them. So we're gonna put these in as well. And we'll put this around the border. Let's move these again. Just dig this in, lay it down. I'm gonna put a little bit more topsoil on, so I'm not concerned about completely covering the root right now, because I'm gonna put a little bit more topsoil. So I'm just right now just digging a little hole, putting them in. Dig the hole, put it in. And I'm doing this with my ashy hands. Yeah, my ashy hands. Stand up. Stand up in the name of the Lord. Stand up. Hallelujah. All right. There we go. I'm not concerned about it looking pretty and aesthetic and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna put some pot. Oh, wait a minute. I do wanna have these breaking down in there as well. So we'll put some pot and soil over top. Not a whole lot, but just some. Just kind of loosen it up a bit. Now, if y'all were curious, that's the leak. If y'all were curious as to, let's break this, as to what kind of kitchen scraps I had in there, it was the special that we all have. It was the banana peels, coffee grounds, eggshells. I think I may have had I had a squash in there too, a squash that went bad. You know, they go bad fast. And that's about it. So, of course, when you do this, you want to water it in. We all have our version, or a lot of us have our version of this magic potion that is called, some call it super juice. I got mine too. So this has actually been brewing. Oh, the magic potion. Oh, Lord, it's magic. So mine, it has put that, water that in there real good. I hope that the camera view is not all crazy. Put some more of that potion in there. Just water it, man. But my super juice it's got banana in it. It's got molasses. What else did I put in there? I had some comfrey cuttings that I put in there. A few weeds. And it's just been brewing, man. That blackstrap molasses, you know, that sets it off. So that's what's in mine. And actually, if you look, you can see, because I don't know if I'm getting this right. I'll throw a whole nanner in there. Hold on, let's try it a different way. Hold on, I'm gonna have to do it this way. There we go. It's got nanners in there. Come here, nanner. See? And it's just been brewing, man. So anyway, that's it for this one. I just wanted to show you what I was doing. This looks like a sloshy mess right now, but I'm hoping that it springs up, hoping that the garlic do well, and that the leeks spring up, and you get some of that strong onion portion of it. If it doesn't, it doesn't. You know what I mean? But if it does, then awesome. But I appreciate your coming. Peace.